The park is situated in the south of the island, in the heart of an unspoilt forest close to the village of Riviere des Anguilles. But why is the park named La Vanille Crocodile Park and not simply Crocodile Park? Well, these lands were cultivated with vanilla in former times. Some vanilla plants are still to be found here. The park was a project initiated in 1984. An Australian zoologist and the Saint-Félix Sugar Estate converted this place into a nature park. Beautiful ponds full of fish harmonise with a variety of exotic plants. The flora and the fauna which the park offer attract both old and young visitor alike. Besides the wild pigs, which are found in the woods of our island, visitors can watch a number of animals. The monkeys, of course, are always observed with special interest. The main attraction of the park, however, are the crocodiles. These reptiles have the reputation of being extremely dangerous. That's why they fascinate visitors from all over the world. Crocodiles are the largest and the heaviest of living reptiles. They can grow up to a length of more than 7 meters. Their mighty and frightening jaws and their sharp canines make them fearful predators which can simply crush the bones of their prey. Those of La Vanille belong to the family of Nile crocodiles, imported from Madagascar a few years ago. The domain of crocodiles is water. However, they emerge on land to bask in the sun. Most of the time, crocodiles remain motionless during daytime. They keep their mouth open to regulate body temperature and need elements like sun, shadow or water, as they are cold-blooded by nature. This is Alphonse. He is 28 years old and he's the eldest of all at the park. He reigns as a king over his territory, and his imposing stature ensures dominance on all his fellow creatures. Perhaps better not joke with him. Crocodiles form part of the reptile family. But what about the shape of this creature? Does it remind you of another familiar reptile? Yes, indeed, crocodiles have a lizard-like shape. However, most of the body of the crocodile is covered with large horny plates, arranged in a regular pattern, which form an armour in its thick skin. Bony plates appear as well on the back. The muzzle is quite long, with the nostrils set at the end, to allow breathing even when the body is submerged in water. Crocodiles have 2 pairs of short legs, with 5 toes on the front feet and 4 toes on the back feet. The web-like features of their hind feet help them balance and move in water. Moreover, it is the tail which gives the thrust for swimming. Crocodiles have a fine sense of hearing. They have external ear openings covered with movable flaps. Their eyesight is very powerful, and with these well-developed senses, they are perfectly equipped to hunt their prey. For sure, whatever victim is caught between these teeth is most unlikely to make an escape. At La Vanille Crocodile Park, one can get the opportunity to study these complex and interesting animals at close quarters. Let's hear more from zoologist Owen Griffiths.
I'm holding a young Nile crocodile of 1 year of age, born at Vanille Crocodile Park in Mauritius. First thing I'd like to show you is that his snout has been attached with a rubber band. This is because a crocodile of this size can already give you a nasty bite. And it's also interesting to note that a crocodile of this size, in fact all crocodiles, have very strong muscles, enabling them to shut their jaws with great force, but relatively weak muscles when it comes to opening their mouth. Hence, a simple rubber band is sufficient for keeping the jaws shut. Crocodiles, of course, are bred for their high-quality leather, and the best leather is that that's found in the belly. Here you can see the scales are very uniform and very smooth. By contrast, the back skin here has many bony plates which serve to protect the crocodile, but render the skin useless from a leather point of view. I'd like to now show you some features, survival features, using this croc skull. You can see here, first of all, this croc is much larger. The skull is much larger than the young one. It's from a croc of approximately 10 years of age. The skull is very, very thick. It's interesting, in the wild, apart from man, the main enemy of crocodiles is other crocodiles. And so this skull is very strongly reinforced to prevent a biting injury to the crocodile. Also, it's very interesting to note the nose, the nostrils, are just above the main plane of the skull. And this enables a crocodile to sit quietly in the water, breathing all the time, but remaining essentially unseen. It's also interesting from a teeth point of view, although this skull has lost his teeth, crocodiles, in fact, like sharks, are always changing their teeth. There's always one new tooth behind an old tooth. This means that they've always got very sharp teeth for grabbing and tearing at their prey.
For the visitors, the main attraction is when it comes to the feeding of the crocodiles. Well, here comes the meat. The crocodiles of Vanille Park are fed mostly with chicken, and amazingly, not more often than 3 times a week. They react to a very special call for lunch. This scene is not to be missed by the visitors, so they are waiting as expectantly as the hungry animals. The actual feeding is done from a safe distance, and soon you'll know why. Surely one is safer behind the fence. It's no surprise that crocodiles become selfish and antisocial when trying to capture the prey. Wildlife and nature observation are the main activities that Vanille Park offers to visitors. Apart from that, breeding of crocodiles for commercial purposes has been introduced. The breeding process starts with the collection of their hard-shelled eggs. After 3 months in an incubator, the eggs are ready to hatch. The actual hatching of crocodiles is a real wonder of nature. It appears that the newly born adapt quickly to the outside world. Breeding of the young crocodiles is another sight for visitors. Small crocodiles are kept in a special cage called a solarium. Inside, the temperature is kept at a very warm level, which enables young crocodiles to grow fast. The floor, made up of tiles, ensures that these young predators grow without damaging their skin. Small crocodiles are grouped according to their age. When they are 3 years old, they are ready to meet their fate. ending up as skin, meat, and other products. Small crocodiles are highly prized for the quality of their skins. The preservation of crocodile skins is a process which requires a great deal of care. After salting, they will be sent to Zimbabwe to be tanned. Back in Mauritius, the skins are processed into souvenirs and leather products. These items not only attract tourists and holidaymakers, but also local people. They will buy these articles as a reminder of their visit to the park. Of course, according to their purse. Hungry Crocodile is the name of the restaurant found in the park. It is said that crocodiles are man-eaters. Well, here is the place where man eats crocodile. The gourmet may taste crocodile steaks or brochettes available on the menu. Some may be reluctant at the beginning to eat crocodile specialities. But for others, they are delicious on the first bite. This is a fossil showing a petrified crocodile which lived on Earth 200 million years ago. The development leading to the crocodiles of our days was an evolutionary process in many stages. It started with the earliest ancestors of dinosaurs, which lived on Earth 300 million years ago and went on to the famous species of the Jurassic period. While the dinosaurs became extinct, the crocodile survived, and funnily enough, if you follow this family tree to the other side, it is the birds which are their closest relatives today. The Vanille Crocodile Park has become one of the most visited tourist attractions of the island. With the help of well-illustrated signboards and guides, the park offers entertainment as well as information. Vanille is also a zoo of mascarene animals and a reserve of plants amidst a colourful vegetation of a tropical forest. The small and calm, as well as the big and wild, all can be encountered in this nature park and will long remain in our memories.